she was dealing with, and how I reacted to her life, I guess, experience and stuff like that. So that is what this live is going to be about a little story time about her and what happened. I guess you guys were curious to know what was happening. Regarding what happened yesterday in the live, I'm just gonna take it out of my head and just completely, that's it. I'm not addressing it anymore. I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm a very easily influenced person, so I don't like reading stuff like that. It gets really, really to me and to my heart, to my corazoni. But there were a lot of positive feedback, and a lot of you guys reached out to me through Instagram, so I really do appreciate that. And it just made me think that I should continue this, but just keep my relationship out of social media, which is what I'm going to do moving on forward. And yeah, so let's continue with today with what happened the day that my friend cheated on her boyfriend with two other guys. Hold on. This is a friend that is no longer my friend, and it happened a long time ago, guys. Again, I keep my face dry just to do my eyebrows because for some reason the eyebrow hair does work better when you don't have any product on your skin. Good morning. Hi, Jennifer Navarro. So my friend, and little TMI about her, not TMI, but a little bit information about my friend. She works at a, I don't know how I should say, she works at a place. I'm just gonna say a place. She obviously does work with her boyfriend, so I think that's why I feel mess things up a little bit. It could be fun working with your boyfriend, but sorry if I get too close, so sorry if I scared you guys, but it could be fun to work with your boyfriend, but sometimes it's not such a great idea because you're constantly seeing them, and sometimes when they talk to other people or like girls specifically, you probably won't like to see that. And it's not because they're flirting around or anything of the such. It's because sometimes they do have to communicate with other females. But my friend was very, 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 I would say, very jealous. And I will say insecure, to be honest. She did came out as a person that was very, very confident, to be honest. And I kind of sometimes say like, oh my God, maybe one day I'm going to be like her, confident or whatever. Because at the time, I was going through heartbreak as well. And it was after I ended my 5-year relationship with my first boyfriend. And she broke up with my cousin. So she was someone that was in my social life, but really not my friend. How did she broke up with my cousin? Let's get a little deep into that because we have a total of 40 minutes to share. My cousin was with this person for 8 years, long time actually. They were high school sweethearts and they were together for a very, very long time. My cousin and her did fight a lot. I didn't know the full story of them. Like I said, I wasn't her friend like that, so I didn't know her like that, you know. But my cousin did struggle being with her because she was a cheater. She did love to cheat, and then she'll come back to him and say, "I love you. I'm sorry. It's because you don't give me attention or whatnot." And my cousin was very nice. He's kind of like me, I would say. Very forgiving, I guess you would say. So then my cousin continued to be with this girl and continue to work things out. And they had breaks, they will break up, stay single for like a week or 2 weeks, and then they will eventually come back together, you know. Um, she actually shared with me how they broke up because, we were sharing our experiences and stuff. One day, and they were both living together, by the way. One day, when they were living together, she had, they have this thing or app on their phone where she can broadcast her screen. She could broadcast her screen and just show like, movies and, stuff like that through the TV. And that's how they spend their days, watching movies like any usual couple, likes to do. The girl had gone to the restroom to have reply to her other side piece. And she had gone to the restroom while my cousin was changing, He just got back from work. They're about to have like a little movie session, like get little snacks and stuff like that. And the girl went to the restroom to reply to the side piece. I don't know why she had to do that right now. Like, I guess that wasn't a smart choice for someone that's cheating. Like, I guess, I mean, I've never cheated, but I guess why do it in the same room with the boyfriend? Like, isn't he gonna catch it? I've seen so many situations like this. Like, I don't get it. In the first place, why do it? But anyways, hold on, guys. Anyways, she went to the restroom to try to reply to the side piece and, telling him stuff. I don't know what she was saying. I think she was flirting with him. Who knows what's going on? In that moment that she went to the restroom, tried to reply to the side piece, my cousin was seeing all the messages on the TV. She had forgotten, she had broadcasted her phone into the TV because they were going to get ready to see a movie, and she had forgotten that she had done that. She went to the restroom, tried to reply to the side piece. My cousin was seeing the whole conversation on broadcasted TV. Oh my god, I still get surprised when she told me this. Like, how the fuck? My cousin was seeing it on live when she was cheating. I know, girl. I'm sorry, let me read the comments a bit. Jenna Navarro says, good morning, hi, good morning, Yuli. Jennifer Navarro, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. What is the cat emoji, Jenny? I know, it's so cute. Jenny Navarro, I feel tired. I don't know, YouTube added stickers. Where are the stickers? Yeah, how do you adding the stickers? Oh, nice. When you type your comment, there's a smiley face next to the box to type. Oh, found them. They look ugly characters. They are kind of weird looking. But I like them. They're very cute. I like that little dinosaur. Side peep is too much work. Game over. Just end the relationship if you're going to cheat. Yeah. Cheating you guys one thing. So then my cousin sees the whole screen with her replying like, hey, how are you? The guy's like, hey, when are we going to link up again? Keep in mind that this girl does not get emotionally involved with these guys. She just likes to have sex with them. That's it. And she herself told me this. So there's nothing, like, there was no meaning to this, there was no meaning to her, like, having to be with them. She really technically loved my cousin, but I don't think that's love. You don't cheat on someone that you love. Me personally, I hate cheating and I don't accept cheating. So when my cousin saw that, obviously he became infuriated and started yelling at her and say, you freaking cheater. I can't believe you've been doing this. How long? Ta ta ta. She said, no, no. Like, she said, that's a pre-recorded. She tried her best to play it out of it. And she has done this so many times. She really thought that this was going to be just another break and she was going to get back with my cousin. She didn't realize that my cousin was just done. This has happened so many times that she said, I just don't want to be with her anymore. It did hurt him a lot because he did love her, like, extremely. But what the girl wasn't counting on was that my cousin had a girl that he was working with, a girl who was falling in love with my cousin and obviously kept her space because he was taken. Eventually, my cousin decided to not give the girl a chance because he was done with the relationship. You see how beautiful they turn out? Do your eyebrows on a dry skin. Perfection. So then, fast forwarding, obviously, to her meeting me, I don't know how it happened. I posted some videos that I was just heartbroken. I think I already had like 2 weeks post-op. 2 weeks post-op of me being single after I had broken up with my boyfriend who had just, abused me, toxic relationship, cheated on me, refused to accept, and tried to come back to me, but I just couldn't see him the same. So after a month of being with him, I broke up with him through text because he was the type of person, if I break up through him in person, he was gonna damage himself, he was gonna hurt himself, and he has done this multiple times. So I decided to skip that and said, you know what, I'm just gonna break up through him with text, and maybe he'll accept it. And he did, surprisingly, but that's because he already had someone else. But that's not the point. After I went through that, fast forwarding 2 weeks post-op, I was already kind of moving on. I was still very depressed, but I wasn't crying as much as I was the first week. I will have little moments where I will break down and be like, oh my God, but in that moment, the girl came into my life saying, oh my God, we are going through the same thing. And I was like, what? I did her on social media, so she kind of knew I will be posting random videos like heartbroken little quotes or whatever's. And she realized that I was heartbroken as well. She then decided to link up with me and say, let's just be together. Like, let's help each other. Let's go out. She's the one that took me out to eat and stuff like that. So then I ended up hanging out with her. We developed a friendship. I was the type of friend that was with her all the time, guys. I would get off work, go to her house. She would get off work, come looking for me. It was just like, we were like a couple, basically, like a relationship. That's how I saw it. And it helped me. It helped me fill that little void that I was missing in a relationship, because it was very hard to move on. I'm not going to say it was easy. It was extremely hard. But she filled that void because she will be sending me messages like, morning, what are you going to do today? Always very active with me, just wanting to know what I was doing. So our friendship lasted at least 3 years. 3 years of friendship. And then obviously she was dating around. I was not dating at the moment. I didn't start dating until 2 years after the friendship. And she kind of forced me in a way to get a POF account, which is a dating app, and I had to go on it. But fast forwarding a little bit, she ended up meeting a guy that she kind of fell in love with, I guess you would say. And TMI, but they're still together, but the guy doesn't know. So it's not in my word to say. She does not follow me here, and haven't talking to her for like, I think 4 years now. So the guy, let's talk about the guy. The guy used to work at a construction place. He was kind of more like a little in the G side, I would say. He was kind of like a gangster. He kind of looked like a gangster to me, like in the little G side. He had a bunch of tattoos all over his arms. He had tattoos all over his knuckles, filled with tattoos, but he was a very sweet guy. I remember I met him and I was like, oh my God, like the way he looks and the way how he acts, completely different. And I remember I had told this girl who was my friend, oh my God, this guy is really nice. Like, kind of giving me like my cousin vibes, because my cousin was a very sweet guy too. And hold on, guys. And I think the girl was attracted to that. He was attracted to nice guys. I don't know why, but she was attracted to nice guys. At the time, I wasn't. I was just kind of like attracted to the boy type of character. Why? I don't know. I changed, obviously, but I was attracted to boys. And the girl developed a really strong bond with this guy. She actually met him through the dating app, I think. I think she met him through the dating app. I don't remember specifically. Yeah, she did. Or no, wait. Lies. So apparently they already knew each other from high school. And she had seen him in her Facebook. Yeah, Facebook, a long time ago. She had seen him in the Facebook, and she kind of got curious to see how he looked, because this was a long time ago that they've been knowing each other since high school. So she linked up to him and she said, hey, like, started chatting. She slipped into his DMs and she wanted to know more a little bit about him. And she eventually ended up setting up a date with him to go to the theater. I remember that day. Keep in mind that my friend was also heartbroken, so she did lose a lot of weight. She's definitely a little bigger than, not more bigger than me, but when we met each other, we both lost weight. I went from like 180 pounds to like 140 pounds. I got really thin. And my friend went from like 250 pounds, and she went down to like 180 where I was at before. So her bigger size went a little smaller, and she was really curvy. She had like, arms, she had butt, she had boobs, she was a very curvy girl, and she was very pretty. To me, she was very pretty. You know, when I say guys, this is my friend, they don't think she's pretty, but I think she is pretty, and she did have a lot of guys. You get me? My eyebrows are not straight, I think. We'll leave it at that. So then I remember that day, it's like if it was yesterday, that day when I was in her house, I was laying on the floor in my stomach, just watching TV like a kid, because I told you, I was very, very attached to this girl. She was like basically my girlfriend in a sense. I remember I went to her house that day, and I was just watching over 500 pound show, the people that are over 500 pounds. I was watching the show on the TV, and she had come from work, and she said, I'm gonna get ready because I'm gonna go on a date. I was like, oh my God, who is it? She's like, oh, it's a guy that I used to know from high school, and tada tada tada. I don't know if he's gonna like me because I'm chubby or fat or whatever. And I was like, you look so beautiful, like, I don't know, like, what are you talking about? And I remember that day she goes in, she gets a shower. She always smells good. She smelled like vanilla all the time, and I always loved the way she smelled. She smelled like vanilla. She goes in, showers, gets ready. She has beautiful long black hair. She's very light skin, like light, like white, light pink rosy skin. And she went to shower. I remember she put on a red dress, but it was like a relaxed dress. I don't know how to explain it. It was like a red dress, and she was showing off her legs. She was wearing some sandals. One thing about her, she always wore sandals, whether it was cold or hot. Sandals all the effing time. She always had her nails done. She was the type of girl, like a girl like I wish I could be, because she was very out there, took care of herself in a sense sometimes. But I remember that day she was like, look like that. And she had a little bag. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go. And I told her, okay, I'm going to head out too, because, I can't stay in her house by myself. She said, okay, well, I'll let you know how it goes. I probably will be him for an hour, and then I'll come looking for you. That was the type of friend she was. She's like, okay. So then I will go home. I didn't have a car at the time. So she'll drop me off home, and then she'll go on her date. And then she'll come back and pick me up, go eat, and tell me what happened. It was a really good friendship, not going to lie. So then she ends up meeting the guy, and the guy ends up liking her. She said like, wow, like the girl is very put together. She had a nice career. She did had a good job. She had a nice car. Like, she had her life together. Guys are attracted to girls like that. So then that is how he met him. Fast forwarding, they end up being in a really deep relationship. Like, I would say almost a year after that, 2 years after that. And my friend ends up getting a little too comfortable with him. She starts to gain all her weight back. And that happens in a relationship. That happened to me too. She starts to gain all her weight back. She's very happy. She's very comfortable with him, and just, it's happy, like any normal girl. Yes, definitely awkward. Oh, look at the little emoji. So cute. Welcome to you. Hi. Okay, bye. Gonna work on my garden or lack of garden. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Bye, Anetsi. Have a beautiful day. So then she comes back. One day, she comes back from work, and she talks to me. Me and her have not been hanging out that much at this point, because she was just with her boyfriend all the time. But I didn't mind, she was doing her thing. She has said that there was a new hire at her job, and she had felt that her boyfriend was kind of looking at her too much or talking to her too much. When she showed me how the girl looked like, I was like, oh my goodness, she was beautiful. She was petite. She was very, very slim, very curvy, just pretty typical beautiful girl. Obviously, me and my friend are more like in the plus size girl, just not the typical girl that guys like, that are slim, nice butt, those girls, the small petite with a beautiful body, just like that. And I remember that day she said like, oh my God, why is he talking to her, ta ta ta. And when she explained to me the day that she became really jealous was when he was helping her find her way to the job. And I guess she was new, she didn't know the place. She was trying to like discover like the place, like, hey, how do I do this? How do I go around about this, Oh, I think I'm just gonna do a full color today. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So then she witnessed him, I guess, trying to help her, find her way to the department, and she didn't like that. I remember she shared that with me, saying that, why does it have to be him? Why does he have to help her? I bet he does like her, da da da. A little insecurity started happening, and that's when their argument started for them. I think they only had a year together. Yeah, they had a year together, and she started to have arguments with him over girls that I guess were irrelevant. At that point, I think she should have not been jealous because they're working. You get me? When I was with my boyfriend, he used to talk to other of the female coworkers, and it didn't really bother me. I guess because I knew them, but it didn't really bother me because he wasn't doing anything. They were just talking. You get me? But to her, I don't know, she was just a little different. She was very jealous, and she admitted it. She said, "I'm a very jealous girlfriend, and I don't like that." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I never said anything in the say, I never said advice or anything like that. Like, "Hey, you have to be like this." Never. Like, I respected that she was, jealous, and I told her, like, maybe just talk to him, say that, "Hey, what's going on with this girl?" and just try to figure it out. And she's like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go talk to him." And she went and go talk to him, and then he reassured her, "Hey, nothing's going on with this girl. I was literally showing her around. She was lost." And that was his explanation. She was lost, and I was showing her around the store. And for some reason, I don't know, it just didn't convince my friend. She was still very, very, like, very insecure about the situation. And I don't know if she confronted the girl, but I have a feeling she did confronted the girl, saying like, "Hey, that's my boyfriend, just to let you know." I'm gonna say a little something about that. I'm not the type of girl. I I can talk to my boyfriend if stuff happens. I can communicate if it's necessary, have a little, problem solving moment. But if you see your boyfriend talking to another female, don't fight for him. In that sense, don't fight. Don't go to. I've never done that. I've never done that. In my first relationship, after he cheated on me, the girl reached out to me. I never had her number. She got my number from my ex's phone number, and she reached out to me trying to get a freaking answer as to why my ex kept my number in his phone. Keep in mind that I already had deleted his number. I actually got a brand new phone number and phone, so I didn't even know his new number. I delete people. I'm sorry. That's how I cope. I completely, like, changed my whole phone, changed my phone number, changed absolutely everything. So then when this, what's it called? My friend eventually confronted the girl, saying, "Hey, just to let you know, that's my boyfriend, that, that, that." I think it's a very insecure thing to do, to be completely honest, but I didn't say anything of it. I was like, that's just her way of being. That's just how she is. And when she decided to cheat was because she thought that she was just done with him, because she was like, "Oh, this guy is just, you know, not gonna try for me," or I don't know how she felt. But in my own opinion, like I said, I had opinions, but I never really said them to her like this, into one time that I really, really spoke up. Because I'm not the type of person to get involved in personal matters. That's her relationship, that's her experience. I only speak of things that matter to her or regarding her. You get me? So one time she came in and told me I did something, and I didn't know what she did. I was like, "What is she talking about? What did she do?" And she said, "I cheated on him." And I was like, "What?" And I was so shocked, guys. I was like, "Why would you do that?" I was like, "Why would you cheat on him?" And I was kind of shocked because I felt like she really did like this guy, the one she was with. And I remember I had asked her, "Why? Why did you cheated on him? I don't understand." This is around the time that she decided to end our friendship. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna tell you why. I told her there's no reason why to cheat on someone. Why don't you end things? And I had told her, I know what it is to be in the other side, like your boyfriend, someone that gets cheated on. I know how that feels like, and it feels like total shit. Like, it just doesn't feel nice. And she knew that. She knew I've been cheated on before. And that's the reason why I was heartbroken. And I had told her hey, the guy, he's a good guy. I told her, he's a good guy. I feel that he would have been good for you, and I don't think he deserves this. And this is what I told her. And that was my honest opinion, because I have hung out with the guy, I've met the guy, I knew who he was, so I've seen them together. I wasn't a third wheeler. Actually, I was. I was a third wheeler here and there, because like I said, my friend wanted me to be with her, and she didn't want to abandon me just for the boyfriend. So she did include me a lot. And sometimes I was a third wheeler. But I kind of hated being a third wheeler. So there'll be a lot of times where I just pretend that I was busy so I wouldn't be the third wheel with the relationship. But I did know the guy. I knew the guy, and I knew how he looked like. I knew how he acted towards her. And honestly, basing how he treated her, he really did love her. So in that sense, I did have a more compassion towards the guy, because I was like, he's not doing anything. He's literally just working. And until this day, he never cheated on her. I will say so, right? And not only that, she ended up confessing that she cheated with two guys. So apparently she went with one. After that, I guess she still was mad. She went reached out to another guy that she already knew and also slept with him. So she cheated on two people on the same day. And that honestly changed my whole perspective of her. Like, not saying, oh my God, I'm not be friends because she's a cheater. But it's just the lack of communication that she had with her partner at the time was just so, like, what's the word? Effed up, because she could have told him, hey, I just don't want to be with you and just do whatever you want. But she still wanted to have him, and she still wanted to have her side pieces. I don't know what it is to be a cheater. I will never understand it, because honestly, to me, why cheat? Just break up with him. I always thought this way, and maybe because I've been cheated on, but what do you guys think about that? Honestly, that is my honest opinion. Why cheat? Why not just break up with them? You know? That is my honest opinion on cheating. To be honest, that is my honest opinion on cheating. I hope they look symmetrical, but she didn't think it this way, honestly. And when I told her, like, I never once said, hey, I'm gonna go tell him. Never. I only said, I don't think he deserved to be cheated on, and I feel like you should tell him the truth. But that was just my opinion, right? And I said it in the most kindest way, as I always am. I've never get mad at her, nothing like that. And I told her, I think you should just tell him the truth, tell him how you feel. And maybe you guys could work on this, because you're being honest. And she panicked. She panicked when I said something like that. And she said, what did she say? She said, oh, she's like, you're probably gonna go tell him. I was like, no, I will never do something like that. That is not my responsibility to go tell him that you cheated. I'm just telling you, like, it's fixable. You cheated on him, but it's fixable. Hopefully it is. Just tell him the truth. Just tell him the truth, and maybe he'll understand. Maybe he's different. But she herself says she can't control it. She does like to cheat. She likes to sleep with other people. It's just who she was. It was her personality. It's just how she copes with things, or when she's feeling insecure, she just likes to feel wanted. I don't know what. I'm assuming that's what it is. And I guess she panicked when I had told her that, hey, this guy deserves to know the truth. And because I said that, she panicked. And that day I went home thinking nothing of it. I was like, you know what? I just, try to be a friend to her and stuff like that. But this is a friend that was my friend for 3 years. And we were so attached to each other. I was with her. She'll come pick me up from work. We will go eat after work. We will go out late at night, just do random shit. And that day, with no questions asked or nothing, nothing of a conversation, she blocked me everywhere, literally everywhere. She blocked me on Instagram. I think she blocked me on my number. I couldn't reach out to her at all, and I didn't understand what was going on. The last thing I said to her, obviously, was that her boyfriend deserved to know the truth, but at the end of the day, it's her decision. And I told her that, yeah, the guy did not deserve to be cheated on because he was treating her really good and nice. And I've seen it, you know. Like I said, I knew the guy and I know how they were with each other. And I guess she panicked and she blocked me everywhere. And I didn't know of her until, like, I think it was 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, 3 weeks that she blocked me. Because later on, she tried to have, I think, a month later, I think. I don't know how long it was. I think it was a month later. She tried to reach out saying that she missed me, trying to be friends or whatever. And this is what I said to her. You can't be a friend, I told her. What you did was honestly completely effed up. Like, oops, I spit on you guys. It was completely effed up. I've never said I was going to tell the guy anything. That is your doing. That is your relationship. You asked me, because she did ask me, she said, what do you think? Like, she decided to tell me that she cheated. Knowing the fact how I felt about it, that I've been cheating on, that I've been going through cheating as well, you know? And I did give my honest opinion. I said the guy didn't deserve it. You know, because he was nice to you. He treats you nice. Guys like that don't come around a lot, you know? And he's hardworking as well. And she said that I just panicked. I thought you were going to go and tell him. And I didn't want to lose him. And I was like, well, you know, you can be an acquaintance, I told her. You could be my acquaintance, a person I know, but a friend, you will never be again, I told her. And for that, I'm sorry, but it's just how I feel. She says, oh, okay, like it makes me sad, but you know, I can't control that, she said. And yeah, and then we just became acquaintances. I think she follows me somewhere on Instagram or Facebook, but that's it. That's all she is now, just a person I used to know. Yeah, and then she thinks she tried to reach out, trying to like hang out. And there was times when she wanted to hang out again. I told her nah. I kept dodging it because it's just I didn't feel good with her, you know. And I feel like she was gonna be a bad influence. I don't know. I just didn't want to. I think her being a cheater just was kind of like, I don't know, not reasonable. If she loves sleeping with guys, I wouldn't have said anything. But she loves to be in relationships and then cheats on them. I don't think that's cool, you know. But I think maybe it based on me being cheated on, that I didn't like to be surrounded by that, you know, surrounded by someone that likes to cheat. Welcome to you. Okay, bye. Gonna go. Good morning. Hi, Tiffany Marie. But yeah, that's what happened, guys. I know you guys wanted to know um the situation, but that is what happened with the girl that cheated on two guys. No, cheated with two guys on the boyfriend. To this day, they don't. He doesn't even know. They're happily together. Or maybe she did and confessing it to him one day. Who knows? Ugh, sorry, 9:48. Hi, y'all. Hi, Sonia. I don't even think. I don't think she ever told him, to be honest. But it's crazy. They've been together for like a really, really long time. There's a lot of couples that do overcome cheating like they do. I think they just don't care for it nowadays. I don't know if it's just me, but this foundation. Guys, I didn't do my face treatment. I forgot. Shoot. My skin is so dry right now. Crap. I didn't do my face treatment. I'm gonna have to mix in some vitamins into this because I need my vitamins in here. Where's the dark one? I don't think I did the dark one. This is the light one. I didn't do my face treatment. Okay, I've never done this before, so we're gonna have to sneak in some vitamins in here. By spraying. I don't have a vitamin spray though. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna mess up the foundation. I've never done this, so let's see what happens. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the foundation. Okay, hopefully it doesn't mess it up. Oh shit. Okay. I've never done this before, so let's see if it does. Vitamins. Okay, let's see what happens. I've never done this before. We're gonna sneak in some vitamin drops in here with the foundation. I've never done this before. Take a little vitamin drops here to the foundation. Never mix these up. I might get a bad reaction. You think? I don't know. Never done this before, guys. So let's mix it up. I didn't do face treatment, so I didn't put my vitamins in there. I'm thinking maybe I could make this foundation with vitamins. Hopefully nothing happens. Seems like it doesn't feel anything. Don't feel itchy. Oh wow. I think it honestly dried it out a little bit. But I feel the wetness of the vitamins in my skin. And it does feel a little good. I just hope I don't have a bad reaction. Oh wow. I'm a little surprised. Wow, it looks good. And I have vitamins on it too. Oh no, it's feeling a little itchy. It's feeling a tad, a little bit itchy. I've never done it like this. My skin is so sensitive, I might get a bad reaction. Watch. Oh, excuse me. Have you guys ever mixed up the vitamins in there? Polymerase right? Yeah. But that's the thing. She didn't like her boyfriend looking at other girls or being with other girls, but she did. She liked to cheat on him. She liked to be with other guys. So how? Oops, damn, I went too far out there. How does that make sense? Oh, there you go. Like how does that make sense? That's what I want to know. Hi, Brenda Rodriguez. Hi, Yuli. It's raining over there too. We got serious floods out here. It's not raining. It's my mom. It's not raining, guys. It's my mom washing her pots. It's my mom washing her pots, guys. It's not rain. That's so funny. You guys think that was rain. She's washing her pots. She's washing her charolas. She's washing her charolas. I know it sounds kind of like rain, huh? Actually, she's watering the plants because she's throwing water outside. So I'm pretty sure because of that, she's watering the plants. Okay, yeah, sorry. It sounds kind of like rain, right? It's not rain though. She's just watering the plantitas. Watering the little plants. Whoops. But yeah, that's what happened with the whoops, with that situation. Um, you like to sleep around with people, just do it. You know, when you're single, it's not okay either because you know nowadays people are very dirty, guys. Gotta take care of yourself. You don't want to catch anything, you know. Definitely don't want to catch anything. Sometimes you just think, oh my god, the guy's so cute. I'm just gonna go and do it with him. Just be careful. Be careful, girl. You don't want to put yourself in a situation that you might regret, you know. I had a friend like that happened to her. She went and slept with a guy and then she panicked because they didn't use protection, and then I remember I had to take her to the urgent care. Ugh. And I remember that day I had to go to work really early the next day, and she had called me and told me about this, and I had to take her to the urgent care because she said I didn't use protection, and then what's it called, it feels itchy, like I don't know what I have. I think they did the, you know, the back door, and she was bleeding. She was bleeding from down there. She didn't know what she had, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm bleeding too much," and she's like, "I'm scared. Like, you know, what if I have something?" And then I didn't use protection, and da. And I panicked for her. And I remember that day I was sleeping, and she had called me and said everything that happened. I said, why were you so dumb? Like, why would you do that? And they didn't even went on a date. They didn't got to know each other, nothing. They just met up just to do that. And she had told me that she wanted to get to know him, like talk a little bit, but I guess they started making out and one thing led to another and they did it. And then in my mind I was like, why? And not only that, at least should have used protection, you know, because you never know. Nowadays people are very filthy. They don't take care of themselves. They're dirty people. And for some reason the guy didn't want to do the front. He wanted to do the back door, and she let him. And I was like, what? I'm scared of the back door. Never have I ever. Don't want to. Scary. What's it called? My friend was like crying, and I remember that day I was like, oh no, it's like I worked the next day, but you know, she's my friend, I have to take care of her. So it's like, you want to go to the urgent care to make sure so they could test you, so make sure you don't have anything, you know, no STD. Is that what you want? And she's like, yes, please. Like, I just feel so bad. And at the time, she didn't have a car. I had a car now. So I was like, all right, then let's go. Just get ready. Let's go. And I took her to urgent care to get tested, you know, and she just said in general she needed help because her butt wouldn't stop bleeding, and she wanted to go, you know, number two, but she was scared because she felt like it's gonna hurt, you know, so she stopped herself from going number two. So she just wanted to like get checked up, and they did get her, they gave her softened tool pills, you know, so the tool could come out soft and it won't hurt her, because we don't know if it was gonna be like, you know, solids or whatever it was. And she was just panicked the whole 2 weeks because she wanted to know the result, if she had an STD or what did she had, like what did she do, you know. She came out clean. She was okay. No, she didn't have anything. But I told her, like, learn from this. Don't ever do that again. Like, try to get to know the fella if you want to. But if they ask for straight up sex as soon as you see them, that means they do that a lot. And that means they can have an STD. And God bless that nothing happened to her. And God bless that, you know, she didn't contracted any STD. But that's the scary world. Ew. That's the scary world of dating, because sometimes guys just want to do that stuff, you know, I guess hit it and quit it, and that's it. We have to be careful. She did took some treatment for her butt, because she was tore up inside. I have like a little brother. She was tore up inside there. I guess the guy was too big. I don't know. I think in general, sorry guys. Oh, there you go. I think in general, like, our our bum, it's not meant to have things going in. It's meant for things to come out. So the little wrinkly stuff, TMI, but the wrinkly stuff, it's meant for to just be constructive things expanding and the tool coming out. But I don't think it's meant to, because if you notice, our skin is like inwards, because it's meant to spit things out and then go back like this. But when you try to insert something, it's kind of going against friction, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. But I think that's the reason why it kind of hurts people. But I know, you know, obviously people that love guys, I know they're experienced with that. I'm not. So I don't know how, you know, how that works. But I would say just, like, you know, be careful once you're dating someone out there, you know. We're gonna have to use this one. I'm scared to use this powder, but I don't have any more. I need to buy another one. Tomorrow I'm off, guys. So tomorrow I'm off. I'm gonna go to the Coachella tomorrow, not to buy anything, just to look around. Haven't been to the Coachella for a very long time. It's kind of sad. I might go, actually, because I might hang out with my boyfriend again. Oh my god, I already hung out with my boyfriend like 3 days already. 3 days in a row. Crazy. I love it though. You know, we're like little old people. We eat, and then we go to the park and we walk around. And it feels so relaxing. The weather here is very beautiful. It's kind of like a fall moment, kind of fall vibes. And it feels really nice. Reminds me of like a little old couple. And kid you not, like a moment after that, there was an old couple passing by. And we always say, oh, I hope we get to be like them. Like in our minds, you know? I really hope so too. Injuries topic, and then back to coach. I know. Sorry. Have you seen my comments? I'm so sorry. Like, Yuli, your makeup looks gorgeous. Thank you. Let me see. Go up there. Hi, Yuli. Is that highlighter? This? No. It's Huda blush stick. Hello. Good morning, NGOC. What did I miss? Hello. All. Hi. Have you seen my comment? Let me go up there then. Haven't seen Lainey. I have not. What did you commented? I don't see anything, hon. I've only see you say hi, and have you seen my comment? I say hi. Love it, a little old young couple, right? Didn't think we could talk butt stuff today. I'm sorry, I'm so random, but the butt is not meant to have stuff in there, guys. I fucked up. Oh my god, let me see. I don't have no more powder, guys. I have to use this one. Oh gosh, this is too white. Shoot. But I don't have any more powder, guys. Like, kid you not, I don't. I'm just gonna try to pack as much as I can everywhere. I'm not gonna put any more. I'm just gonna use this part right here. It's just I don't have no more powder, guys. I have to go back to the. I think I'm gonna have to go to Rite Aid after work today. Or I'm gonna get off early and go to Ulta. Yes. Oh, if I can get out early. Yesterday I got out like 15 minutes early. It's not too bad, but sometimes I wish I could get off an hour early, but I can't. My boss is just. Yesterday was a good day because my boss wasn't at work, but then today she comes back, so back to strictness. Back back to the strict world. Oh, how does it look? Do I look too white? Oh, this powder is not my color. I don't like this powder. I love it, but just to set concealer. I don't love it as a full face coverage, but it's really good. It does make the skin look really popping. But just, you know what I'm saying. Hey. I don't want to add contouring. Oh, should I? I feel like I look too white at this point. At this point of view, like Shawty Bae will say. At this point of view, Shawty Bae. Shawty Bae. Oh, thank you. No, you don't look that white. It kind of blended in, right? A little bit. You can still see my powder. I mean, my blush. Oh, man. Okay, so this is finally dry. So let's use my actual brush for contouring. This is my brush. I used to have a long brush for contouring and I threw it away because it got fucked up. But I used that brush for the longest. I'm going to reorder those brushes again. I always got complimented on those brushes. All right, let's contour a little bit because I look white in the thing. I know on the screen of the camera, I don't look too white. Ooh, girl. Girl, she said, let's contour a little bit today. But yes, you guys, just be careful when you do butt action. Butt action is scary. I don't know if anyone wants to confess here, but has anyone done butt action? Has anyone done butt action here? No, I think that's too personal. Unless you guys feel like you want to tell about it. But I always become curious because I'm like, how? Like, it looks painful. But I know guys do it to guys all the time. You know, that's like their way of being. That's how they do it. Don't let me get started on girls. I don't know how girls do it because nothing can go in or out. How do girls do it? I need to go back to health class because I don't know anything of this. I'm really curious how girls do it because they don't have nothing. Unless they use those little fake ones. I remember one time my friend said that actually my ex-friend, she was actually bisexual. I remember one time she said that one of her other friends, on her partner, she used a belt that had a fake wee-wee. And then that's how they did it. I don't know. That's how they live the relationship. But in that case, how come just have a guy? But I think because they like girls. You can't really control who you like. So I think she used a belt. And then you could choose different type of wee-wees. And I think they come like in different colors. And like they come with studs on them. I don't know. When she showed me pictures, I was like, why are you showing me this? I don't want to know. Yeah, but I think that's what they do. They just buy a lot of wee-wees and just play with them, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, guys. They've been playing with a lot of different color wee-wees. Pink ones, green ones, purple ones. I don't know. Little TMI, huh? All right, let's do the same lipstick as yesterday. I think yesterday was a really nice color on me. My lips are hella dry. You see that? This is actually pretty moisturizing. I like it. No, they're gonna. Some says that there were men's G-spot is really. Anna Marid, what is butt action? Only butt action I do is what I said. Freaking bags, that is true. Hi, America Loca. How are you, mamas? Hello, can you name the vitamin drop? Show us again. Yes, of course. I got them at TJ Maxx, and they did make my skin look really good. I mixed. This is the first time that I have ever done it. I have forgotten to put my vitamins in my skin. I mixed this in with my foundation. I thought it was gonna have a bad reaction, but it didn't really do anything. It says replenishes hydration to the dry, dull skin, and also gets rid of dark spots as you continue to use it throughout the day. It is considered a moisturizer, which I didn't know. So I did put vitamins and moisturizing in my foundation because I have forgotten to do my skincare because I was doing my eyebrows earlier and I have forgotten. So it is called Annie Gold Vitamin C and Hyaluronic Binding Serum. And I got it at TJ Maxx. I'm pretty sure they probably have it like maybe Amazon. I don't want to go to work, man. I still have the little booger there. What butt action is when I do a toy? What is butt action? You know what I'm talking about. Butt action, girl. Megs, Anna Marie, haha. Will I be tough for that word? No, I don't think so. Why would you do your anal, bruh? No, I was saying that I used to have a friend that met a guy and they just went straight to the butt action. And for that reason, obviously, she got tore up and I had to take her to the hospital, emergency care. This was a long time ago. And I was just saying, like, why do we even do butt action? Because it looks painful. Will Coach have kittens soon? They are gonna have a cat drop, like a Halloween cat theme, and I don't know when that's gonna come out. It's probably gonna be by the end of this month, which is that's why I'm saving my coin because I want to get the little kitty stuff. I love cats. You already know. Is that a powder concealer you put over liquid concealer? Is that a powder concealer you put over liquid concealer? No, it wasn't. It was actually a Tarte. Is that what you're talking about? Tarte. And this is the new one actually. This is double creamy. It says double duty beauty. And this is the old concealer and this is the new one. So the new one, double duty one, it's the light pink one. So if you want to try, you could just look at the top. It's pink. And the regular Tarte concealer, which is regular thick, is the purple one. But this is kind of creamy, kind of like it mixes in with their eyes and with the skin, and actually looks really good. And one thing I had stopped doing, guys, I had stopped setting my face. I've noticed that the foundation lasts longer. I don't know if that's happened to you guys, but every time I spray my face with setting spray, it gets broken up and it doesn't last me. But every single time that I set my face, I leave it like this, go to work. I don't sweat until later and I don't get oily. And if I do, my skin looks amazing. When I got off work yesterday, my skin still looked really good. And I was shocked. I was like, what the hell? It looked really good, girl. I did if you also asked us to. To check out the bag order. Yes, love the lipstick. Thank you, love. Are you and your boyfriend back together? Yes, Atoya. Oh, hell no. My ex tried once halfway and I said, nope, get out of there. The poop shoot is for poopy dolly. But action should not be painful if you take it slowly. You have to be very careful. So the boy of your friend was not careful and didn't give her time to adapt. I don't think he took care of her. He literally just effed her really bad. No time needed. We're not doing that. All right, guys, I'm late to work. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys really, really soon. Hopefully the kitten drop really, really soon because I really want to see it. I want the cat stuff. And tomorrow we have time. We're gonna go to Coach Outlet. I am off tomorrow, so we're gonna see what we can do. Most likely gonna be with my boyfriend until he goes to work, and then after that it's just you and I. Thank you so much for stopping by. See you guys really soon in the next video. Bye bye.